Welcome, and thank you for joining me today for this 15-minute hip opening yoga flow. This practice will be targeting the hip flexors, so this is a space where we hold a lot of tension and some trauma, maybe even negative energy. So we want to make sure that we're coming into this space to open up and release. So hop on your mat and let's begin. We will begin our practice today in a comfortable seat. Bring the palms face down on the kneecaps and take a few breaths in through the nose and out through the nose or the mouth. Taking this moment to set an intention for your practice, an affirmation or mantra that can bring you back to center. Inhale in, feel the chest rise, and then exhale, feel the chest fall. Slowly and mindfully moving through seated cat-cows, we'll inhale in, open the chest and throat chakra, head tips back. Exhale, round the spine. Keep it going here, tapping into your breath. We inhale in, open. Exhale, round through. Continuing to find some organic movement here so we can kind of work the neck and the head into this. We can even work the shoulders. Maybe we find a gentle sway. Maybe we even take some hip circles here. So this is your practice. Find that free range of movement. Find whatever feels good here. And we'll take 2 more cycles. Following our breath. And then slowly come back to center. We'll inhale and reach the arms up overhead. Exhale, bring the palms down to heart center. Andali Mudra at the heart, we lock in our intention. Slowly bring the soles of the feet together, knees out wide. We'll begin to crawl ourselves out here into a fold. So just coming as far as we go. Maybe we stay on the palms. Maybe we slowly crawl ourselves all the way down to our forearms. Palms are face down or flipped up. And then we bow our head, chin to our chest. Getting this beautiful long stretch from the nape of the neck all the way down to the tailbone. Opening up our hips. We breathe deep. Inhale in through the nose. Exhale out. Feel the back body rise and fall on every breath. We've got 3 cycles of breath here. Following the journey of our breath, keeping us present, we inhale in, feel the air coming in through the nose, moving through the back of the throat, down to the lungs, and then exhaling out, we release. Last cycle of breath. And on your exhale, slowly and mindfully crawl your way back up to seated. And then slowly make your way into all fours. So as if you are moving through honey, very sticky, very thick here. So we move slow, we move intentionally. And then come into this tabletop position. So bringing the palms right underneath the shoulder points. And then the knees right underneath the hip points. Take a moment here to spread the fingertips wide, really feeling your grounded base here, strong like a tree. And then moving through some cats and cows here. So inhale in, drop the belly. Exhale, round the spine. Find that organic movement here, same thing, bumping the hips left and right, front to back, finding some body waves. Whatever feels good for the spine and the wrist. 2 more cycles here. And then once you take your last cycle, slowly come back into a neutral spine. We'll tuck the toes under, lift the hips up, downward facing dog. So first down dog of our practice here. We're going to keep it nice and gentle here. Bend the knees generously. And then take your dog for a walk. Pedal it out. Bend one knee, bend the other, just working through the bottoms of the feet, backs of the legs. Just finding a little bit of movement here. And then slowly begin to drop the heels down to the earth. Find some stillness. We take 2 cycles of breath. Pressing away from our mat. Last cycle here. And then on your next inhale, we kick the right leg up. 3-legged dog. Nice and strong here. And then slowly guide that right leg in through the chest. We'll come down onto that right shin, bringing the right ankle in line with the left wrist. And then same thing with the right knee and the right wrist. Setting up for pigeon pose. This tends to be a very deep hip opener, so really guide yourself slowly into this. We don't want to rush and kind of smash down into the hip, keeping the palms on the earth when we need it. And blocks are great too, right under the palms. We'll inhale in, lift the chest, sit up strong, and then on your exhale, we sink and fold. 3 cycles of breath here. We inhale in, exhale, sink a little deeper. We can find a gentle rock here on the forearms and bow the head chin to chest. Last cycle of breath. On your exhale, plant the palms. Slowly rise up, lift the chest once more. We'll tuck the left toes under and then shoot that right leg back. Option here to take a vinyasa, chaturanga to upward facing dog, or skip it. Meet us back and down dog. When you land here, begin to pedal it out, find that movement, and then come back to stillness. 1 breath. On your next inhale, we lift the left leg up, 3-legged dog. And then on your exhale, bring that left knee into your chest. Slowly make your way down onto that left shin, setting up for pigeon pose. So that left ankle is in line with the right wrist, and the left knee is in line with the left wrist. Maybe we even look behind us to make sure that back leg is straight. We want to make sure that we're having this nice foundation here. Plant the palms, and then inhale in, lift the chest. Exhale, sink into your fold. So maybe it's staying on the palms, but just bowing the head. And then maybe we come down onto blocks to bring the earth up to us. We can even just come down to the earth, onto the forearms, bow the head, and take 3 cycles of breath. Inhaling in, feel the skin of the back body stretch. Exhale, sink. Finding that gentle rock here. This feels so good in the hips. Last cycle of breath. And on your exhale, plant your palms. Slowly rise up. We take 1 breath here. And then exhale, tuck the right toes under. Lift up, shoot the left leg back, move through a vinyasa or skip it. Meet us in child's pose. If we took that vinyasa, we lift the chest here in Cobra or upward facing dog, and then exhale, sink the hips back. Extended child's pose. Big toes to touch, knees out wide. Take this moment to tap back into your intention that you've set at the beginning of your practice. Full conscious breaths. In through the nose, out through the mouth. And same thing here, as we inhale, we feel the skin of our back body stretch and expand. And then exhale, the hips sink back even further. One more cycle. And then on your next exhale, walk the palms over to the right side of the mat. Just getting this beautiful side body stretch in the left armpit chest. Palms stay on the mat, or maybe they splay off slightly. Left palm can come on top of the right. Inhale in. Exhale, walk the palms through center and then over to the left. Find your edge here, bring that right palm on top of the left. And take 2 full cycles of breath. Inhale in, exhale out. On your next exhale, slowly walk the palms back through center. We rise up through tabletop, and then we set ourselves up for frog pose. So if this pose does not support your hips or your knees, we can always bring pillows underneath the knees. We can double up on our mat, or we can just come into that child's pose, big toes to touch, knees out wide. But I encourage you to try this, even if it's for just a moment. We're going to begin to kind of dip into the hips here. So widen the knees out to the sides. Come down on the forearms, engage the core. We're not going to be here for long, so use the breath. Bow the head, and then inhale in. Exhale out the mouth. We've got 4 cycles of breath. You may notice that this asana is very hard to sit into after a while. That is all of that tension and that energy releasing out of the hips. So stay here strong with the breath. We've got 2 more cycles. Focusing on that inhale and your exhale. Follow the journey of your breath. You got it. Last cycle. And then slowly and mindfully make your way onto your belly. Bring the palms in line with the rib cage. We'll move through 3 cobras here. So inhale in, press into the palms, lift the chest. Exhale, sink back down, nose kisses the mat. Inhale in, we rise. Exhale out, we sink. Last one, inhale, exhale. Slowly and mindfully, we'll make our way onto our backs. Setting ourselves up for our well-deserved Savasana. We bring the legs out into a corpse pose. Arms can come out to our sides, or we can bring the left palm to the heart center and then the right palm right on the belly. Continue to breathe here. Feel the chest rise and fall. Sending so much love to you, so much gratitude, so much healing energy. It is not always easy showing up to our practice, so give yourself thanks. We'll close here today, so bringing the palms together at heart center, and the limuja at the heart. We inhale in, bring the thumbs up to the third eye, and then exhale, we close our practice. Namaste.